Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the latest edition of No Fouls Given, presented by PrizePicks. Of course, download the PrizePicks app today and use the promo code NFG at checkout. Let them know we sent you guys. As always, I'm joined by my guys, Paul Pierce, Danny Green. I'm Big Waz. We got a great show for you guys. Let's get right into it. Go New York, go New York, go! Just kidding. The Knicks.
Go New York. Dawg, come on. You can't be serious, bro.
The Knicks are the winners of 6 straight, Paul. We know they went through that rough stretch, but they beat the Lakers at MSG. They're now 31-18, second place in the East, tied with your Boston Celtics, right behind the mighty Pistons. How do you think the Knicks have been able to turn it around, Danny?
I mean, I think they refocused. They've been good, bro. They weren't a bad team.
Yeah.
They just had a bad stretch. So even though Cat and Brunson didn't have great games, like other guys are getting money. You know what I'm saying? Like Mikal Bridges, he's like, I'm kind of grateful, lost my sense of entitlement and just wanted to hoop.
I thought that was a great post-game
It was a great interview. And then OG tonight, he put up 25, Mikal Bridges.
Mikal Bridges.
Okay, I didn't see it.
I think it was Portland they had just beat up on.
I think it was Toronto.
Toronto.
He had 30. So it was a game he had 30.
And he gave a post-game and he was just like, he kind of caught himself being like a little entitlement and pouting. And let's actually play the clip.
Yeah. He has 30 ball, and I think it was
I don't know. I think a lot of it comes from just not just shooting the ball. I think I just wasn't playing how I was supposed to be playing. I think I wasn't coachable enough. I don't know what it was. Maybe I felt too much entitlement, but just had to kind of talk to myself a little bit about it and just be coachable, be the best team I can be, and then, let basketball speak for itself.
Yeah, man. 30 ball. So, again, like I said, they're finding other guys stepping up. Shamit had a good game tonight.
Oh, man, he was incredible.
Said OG. But Mikal Bridges, like, guys, they're just getting back in the rhythm, refocusing before All-Star break. To us, we might disagree, but I feel like we're in agreement that they were the best team, clear favorites in the East to come out. They just hadn't been playing like it. So they're figuring it out. And also, I mean, the schedule is favorable.
Forgiving, big win against the Sixers, but Brooklyn, Sacramento, even
Toronto was a big win. Toronto ain't no slouch either.
Great win on the road.
Portland, I don't know if Avia played in that game, but they beat the hell out of it. But even tonight, LA, they ain't no slouch. They don't have Austin Reeves, but they're still a good ball club. You know what I'm saying? So favorable schedule, but they're just turning around, figuring it out. See how they even moving forward. They got Denver coming up. They got Boston coming up. They got Philly again. They got Detroit.
Yeah, they got some.
So they got some in the month of February.
Serious games coming up.
They said end of January was good. They can close out.
Denver, Detroit, Boston, 3 games in a row.
So before the break, if they can have a good record after that Philly game, we'll see what they look like. But they said they're a really good group, bro. We knew they were the best team in the East. Honestly, they just hadn't been playing like that.
What you mean? We know they're the best team in the East.
Right now, they're the best team. We were in agreement. They're the best. Like they're the favorites to come out of the East. You have somebody else?
I mean, Detroit can say otherwise. Let's dissect that interview a little bit, though.
Yeah.
No, let's seriously, because he said he felt a little entitlement, right? Is that what I heard?
He said he wanted to be more coachable. He said, that sense of entitlement.
And I'm just trying to think, how does that creep into your mind of a player who hasn't won a title, who hasn't been an all-star, who hasn't been the guy on a winning team? You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
Like as a leader, if I heard him say that, I'm like, what are you even talking about? Right now. How does that thoughts creep in your head to where you feel when you say entitlement, you're telling me you felt like you should have been getting more
touches,
getting more than what you got.
More plays called for.
Yeah, where does that come? Because when I look at Brunson, who's an all-star, MVP candidate, when I look at Cat, who's out there, MVP candidate all-star, how does that creep in? Is that telling me that people aren't establishing your role, as a coach, as leadership? That's telling me something about the leadership.
Possibly, probably.
You know what I'm saying?
I look at it as him.
For somebody to say that.
Yeah. He also, not just speaking on his behalf, but the group's behalf. And I think they all had to look in the mirror and check themselves. But I could see how something could creep in for a guy like that. He is a Mac, he got a big extension. He was the guy in Brooklyn when he was there. He was highly sought after. They traded
The
5.
guy where?
In Brooklyn, they were a bad team.
He could be the guy in a lot of
Brooklyn.
places. But behind Brunson and Cat, who is the next guy that should be getting calls play
The thing
for them?
is, but if you're not
Like,
an
he could be- that's an argument.
established- if you're not an established champ, perennial all-star, star, how can you be thinking like this? I don't care what the money say. Everybody
with
getting
you.
money.
I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, bro, it's a pecking order whenever you go to these teams. And you got to have a better understanding of that. Because when I look at New York, you're at best the third option. And on some nights, you're the fourth and fifth option.
Yeah, because
and
even OG takes precedent. Over
Exactly.
sometimes.
So you
said it's
have to
back and
have
forth.
that. Yeah, you have to have that understanding. And to like, tonight is not your night. So what do you give the team to help them win? And that's what his mindset has to be. Like, if I'm not scoring, I got to be a killer defender because you have that talent. You have the arms. You have the. You can slide. You got, like, you have the measurables of a great talented defender to where night in, night out, you can hang your hat on that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
So that's like makes me question the leadership
For sure, but
over that.
even as a third guy, you should. I'm not saying you should have it, but you could understand why Chris Bosh would be like, "Yo, if Mario Chalmers is getting play calls over me, would
Sure.
D-Wade like? Yeah, obviously, he's not an all-star like him, but he's a good player to where even guys like Jordan Clarkson on certain teams, I'm
You're
known as
the
a scorer.
fourth option on this team.
He's his fourth. His numbers are fourth.
Your numbers are the fourth option.
Yeah, so again, arguably, he's not saying he should get more shots than Brunson and Cat, but he's saying, yo, there's times where he's not even a thought in the system. So he's probably like, yo,
But
what the
that's
hell's
what a
going
role
on?
player is. Danny,
In his mind,
you're one of the ultimate role players.
Yes, for sure. He's
you
not.
understand that.
He don't think he's a role player. Like
So
said,
you should talk to him. Like, you need to holler at him like, dude, it may be your night some nights, maybe not. But you defended well when you didn't get the ball, and you did other things to help your team win.
for sure. Mind
Like,
you,
you had a championship mindset. That's what he has to
he's
have.
getting paid not like a role player.
But I
and
get
you
it.
would see how that weighs on like people. His expectation is more than a Danny Green role because of
Sure.
what he's getting paid. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? So that
And
comes
they gave
into
up
play.
the 5 draft
5 picks, bro,
That's
to get him, like, he's a-
narrative.
Yeah,
He's a guy.
that was a highway robbery.
So the reason why I tend to agree with what Paul is saying, because I watched that entire Laker game, and in the fourth quarter, the Knicks played incredible defense. And what it was were 5 guys playing on a string, hustling, like working their asses off. And that's why the Knicks are going to be a good team. It's not going to be because Mikal Bridges is getting plays called for him.
No.
They're going to be a team that succeeds ultimately because their character is one that is hustling, playing their asses off, and playing for one another.
Yeah.
And, being there for each other, sacrificing for each other on defense. And so, yeah, just the idea that Mikal Bridges, and I get it, it's a long season, and nobody wants to spend a whole season getting floor burns.
Yeah.
You want to see some
Ain't
swishes
nothing wrong
go
with that.
down.
He's just saying, yo,
too.
look, I can't get involved. I can't get one after the ATL.
I get it. I get it. I hear it.
You traded 5 draft picks for me. I'm making 40+ million. Like, I can't be a thought. Like
Yeah, no, I
Let me ask you,
understand that.
who's the leader on that team?
Brunson.
I think Brunson's the leader, but at the same time, I think it is incumbent upon the coach to define roles.
Yes.
And so
And
for
that's
a guy
probably.
to not
I think that's
know,
probably where the miscommunication. But it's
You know
not.
what I mean?
Again, I don't think he's just speaking for himself because I think
Got you.
it's a check of like, yo, we all have Cat. I'm sure like OG. I'm sure would like the ball more. Everybody that's come there, they're good players, bro. And they all like, yo, I would love Josh Hart. I would love to bring the ball up and do my triple double shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure they're like had to take a look in the mirror and be like, all right, we need to just kind of just hoop and chill and not worry about ourselves right now.
Boss, do you think Brunson is going over there and say, hey, look, we need you to do this? Is he that type of leader? Do
find
you
it
believe?
hard to believe Brunson would
I think he's capable, but I don't know if he's
admonish
doing
a
it.
guy. I don't
It's
think
not.
so.
It's not a definite answer. Like you can't say like for
Right.
sure
I don't
he's doing
know
that.
either,
We're
but
not
does
sure.
it, like, just
so that
based
is
on-
questioning the leadership. You're not
No,
sure.
I'm not like I believe he's the leader of the team, but there's different type of leadership.
Yeah, he's not that type of
Like,
leader.
I'm going to go up to you like, listen, bro,
Yeah.
we need you to do this. Screens and rebound.
Yeah.
Like, I will tell.
And knock down open
I'll
shots.
tell people. Like, I remember going to Perk, like, listen, bro, I took some bad shots. I'm allowed to take bad shots. And I remember a sequence, I was like, all right, I hit like 3 in a row, right? So we come down, we play in Philly. I'm telling you, I come down, Perk wide the fuck open. I'm talking about he wide the fuck open down under the bathroom. I see him in everything. I look, I just hit 3 in a row. I fired one over, like from deep, and I missed. I was a heat check. I was like, all right, so we get to the timeout. Like, he like, P, I'm wide open. I'm like, I know you was wide open. Right? I said, I saw you. That's a heat check. But if I shoot it, I need you to get every rebound. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I think what you're talking about, again, it's like it's important to establish the roles. It is.
Yeah.
And I think with Mikal specifically, like there was a point where the Lakers went into like a 2-3 zone or whatever, and his kind of, he like immediately caught it in the middle, turned around and fired. You know, I think when Mikal is being at his best, he's being decisive and not thinking about what he has to do. Like, he has to immediately catch and shoot that wide open 3. Put the ball on the floor. If that's what you're going to do, put it on the floor. Make that a strong move. Get to your mid-range game, what you want to get to. I just think he needs to be more decisive.
For sure.
While also, again, being more consistent about giving it his all on the defensive end. Because I think last regular season, it was up and down. And then in the playoffs, it was just up. And respect. Like, obviously the playoffs are more important. I just think, you know, it's just a long season, man. As I watch the Knicks playing against the Lakers, I'm like, this is a good-ass team. They just really, they have to be focused on playing hard to get results. They can't sleepwalk to results. They're not good enough to do that. But when they're focused and playing really hard, they're damn good.
Word.
Absolutely.
Nah, shout out to them. They hooping. Also, the Hornets, man. We got to show them some love.
Yes.
Bro. Shout out to the Hornets, bro. Charlotte been balling.
Hornets just beat
San Antonio.
the Spurs at home.
Brandon
Another
Miller.
game. I actually watched that game this morning.
He's got like 9
on a
consecutive
replay.
games with 20-plus points. I think Brandon Miller's got like 9 or 10.
He was incredible in the first half, just like had a flurry of like, he had like 3 or 4 threes that kind of gave New Orleans a nice 13, 14,
Sexton off the
15
bench,
point
hooping.
lead. Yeah. And what I like about Charlotte right now with their 3 young guys, whether it be Knipple, Miller, and LaMelo Ball, is that they have 3 guys who are legitimate threats to fire a 3, dribble with intention, and make a pass.
Even
like,
Miles Bridges makes like he's like a more
He's
skilled, athletic Draymond type of player. You know what I'm saying?
And so their offense is like really dynamic. Like you really see them like running weak side actions, and it's not just like stagnant station to station thing. It's this dynamic, living, breathing kind of thing. It's to see the young guys with that buy-in, and their center, the French kid, I always blank on his name, but he's incredible. He's like an energy freaking god, and he was banging in there with Wemby last night. Like literally, you could tell he took the matchup personally. I just think Charlotte finally, for the first time in years, seemed like they're heading in a path. And LaMelo, again, he has his moments where I'm just like, why are you taking a one-legged floater from 19 feet away? Like, why is that not just a pull-up jump shot? You know what I mean? Like, he has his moments where I'm just like, what the hell? But his dynamism is definitely leading the charge for them, too. And they play hard as hell on defense.
Yeah, not even got to give them their flowers, man. They've been hooping. 6 in a row. That's not easy, regardless of what schedule, especially 100%. For a group that's been at the bottom. And they've beaten some teams like handedly, like beat the brakes off of Philly, beat the brakes off of OKC. They beat Denver. They've taken down some giants, and they found something. So this is something for them to kind of like, I don't know what they do at the end of this year, play in on the playoffs, but definitely carry it over. If they carry it over to next year, get draft picks.
Bro, I don't want to see this team in a first round matchup. Like you want to have a breezy first round series. The Charlotte's not going to be a breezy, first round series. And so I'm happy for them. I know, Paul, like basically your whole time, whether it be the Bobcats or going back to the Hornets, whether it be going back to the Hornets, they've been just a struggling franchise. So it's nice to see them kind of righting the ship this way.
Well, I will tell you this. What I've seen from the Charlotte Hornets is now I'm seeing some leadership at the coaching position. Charles Lee, who come from the Boston Celtics top assistant.
There you go.
They brought him over, which was a great move. So now he's been able to bring some culture.
He's doing some
Some culture over there. And I think it all started, I'm going to be real with you, I think it all started where he was like, listen, he benched LaMelo and made him come off the bench.
That took some balls.
So that sets a standard for the rest of the team. Mm-hmm. And I think when he did that and had him coming off the bench, it was some confusion. Everybody was like, is LaMelo going to get traded? But what it really did, it seems like it brought them together.
Yeah.
It humbled him.
Yeah.
Like, I need you to play the right way, bro.
Yes.
You're our most talented player. So now, for the first time in probably 15 years, we're seeing a Charlotte team that looks like they have a future.
Yeah.
Because we're seeing futures from all these other teams that's building. We saw Oklahoma come from where they were to now. We're seeing Chicago say they have a future. We've seen Detroit Young build. Like now we're starting to see Charlotte build into that.
Yeah. Especially in the East, it's open. They got
Especially in the East, and that's what I like. So shout out to Coach Charles Lee, a Boston culture guy coming under Coach Mazzulla. I had a chance to spend some time with them out there. So that's the big change right there. He's starting to develop something down. Now we can say, all right, Charlotte, he has to build on this. They may not make the playoffs or the play-in this year, but there'll be huge expectations based on what we're seeing now for next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, it bears mentioning that matchup between the two great white hypes against Dallas the other day, Khan versus Cooper Flagg, where they're both just basically duking it out, and Charlotte ends up getting the win. I just think the sky's the limit for Con Knipple.
Yeah.
And, you know, Brandon Miller finally, like, having some injury luck and playing consistently and just adding that added dynamic has just been really cool to see.
Man, hold on. Did y'all see what Jamal Mashburn said about Cooper Flagg?
No. What did Monster Mash say?
He said if Cooper Flagg were in this freshman class, he'd be the 6th best freshman.
Oh, the new one that's coming out?
Yeah.
No, I don't know about 6.
Think about that.
False.
After the guy just had 49.
False. He would not. He would not be the 6th
Did
best.
y'all see that?
He would not be the 6th best.
Not
He'd be in that
six.
top 3 no
I
matter
love
what.
Mashburn, dog. Mashburn, one of my favorite players.
Me too.
I grew up trying to emulate a lot of his shit, but Mash, come on, bro. Nah, don't
Not
say
6,
that.
not 6.
You know
No,
why? And I
definitely
will
top 3
say
for
why.
sure.
This is why Cooper Flagg would not be the 6th best. Because this weekend I had a chance to go see AJ Dybantsa and
Peterson.
Derek Peterson. And when I tell you that motor is a talent,
Yeah.
because if AJ had Cooper Flagg's motor,
Yeah.
He'd be something different.
It wouldn't be a conversation about who number 1 pick is.
something different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It wouldn't be a conversation who number 1 pick is.
So a lot of people walked away like, man, he got to, you know, when you don't go in there and don't take a shot in the first 8 minutes, and, you know, he had 1 rebound for the game.
Yeah.
Or 0 at halftime.
A guy that size, that athletic, with one
Cooper Flagg
rebound,
would,
that would never happen.
yeah. So I just
You can't teach that.
Throw that little tidbit.
Can
in
we
there.
get
That is a
into
skill,
your? That's a beautiful segue to your
Yeah.
experience, because I open up my Instagram and it's a post of Paul pregame hyping up the KU crowd,
Shooting a tray ball.
shooting a tray ball.
One for
They said
one,
that was a
son.
one-shot deal. I wasn't there, but Instagram is saying that was a one take.
That's one take, Jake. They came out there, you know, it was
1 for 1.
it was big. What do they call the show?
The big, I forget
The
the
game
ESPN's
show.
college game day equivalent for college
So
basketball.
I see Jay Will, me and Jay
Got
Will.
you.
He was like, bet the shot. You know, the crowd is high. The crowd is 10 in the morning. The game's not. This is my first shot of when I walked in. He's like, bet the 20. I was like, Jay Will, bet. If you see him, he walk up to me and give me, look, hold on. He
Yeah,
gonna
I
give me
see
some,
him. I
he gonna
see
hand
him
me
with
some
the
money.
black-
He gonna be like,
He had to pay you.
yeah. But I was like, nah, you know, I don't even want it because that was easy money. That was a layup. So I gave it back to him like, nah, Jay, you know. So I walked out there in college game day,
you trying
and
to get
I
him
was
the
like, hey,
playbook.
take the shot, take the
That's
shot.
amazing.
And I was like, you know what? I'm used to pressure situations. I'm used to clutch moments. Hey, of course, I'll take the shot.
Easy.
No,
One
so that
shot,
was-
Jake. So tell us about the 2 prospects, man, because people were really excited for this matchup coming in, super hype. What did
Yeah.
you see?
Man, I saw 2 major pros that are going to be playing against each other for a long time. I saw A.J. Dybantsa, who's 6'9", 6'10", with a lot of skills. I saw Peterson, who really took the challenge at home in front of the home crowd. And it was amazing to see 2 young prospects who are going to be lottery picks. Dybantsa, obviously, you know, he could have played better, I thought. But ultimate talent, but you understand, you know, we expect so much. These guys are freshmen.
Yeah, they're very
like,
young
and
guys.
you know, people were criticizing him, but like, he's never been in this type of environment.
Yeah.
But I tell you, this environment,
You can't replicate that in AAU.
And let me put some perspective on this. Like, my 3 years in there, I never lost a game, right?
You never lost a game at the Fog?
At the Fog, I've never lost a game there.
3 years? You
I
were
was
undefeated?
48-0.
Wow.
and so let me tell you what Bill Self's record in there. It's like 300 and he's been there 22 seasons or 23 seasons, and he's lost 21 games at home.
Wow.
So that tells you he loses 0.9 games a year at home. So that's a tough building to play in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to put it all in perspective. And in 44 years, there's 42 losses in that building.
So it's 1 loss a year, basically.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? So
if that, barely.
You know, but the guys put on a great show. I saw some NBA talent. I saw every NBA scout in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at halftime, I said, guys, we've seen enough.
We know who the number one pick is.
We know who the number one pick is.
Yeah.
And so it was great to be there.
Crazy. Bryson Tiller's great.
Bryson Tiller put on the show. He made some money, dog. Bryson hit a couple threes. He went down the middle, dunked. He made some money, and then the one kid, Richie Saunders, he gonna be a sleeper 2nd round pick.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna be like an Alex Caruso out there
Type
in the
of
league.
guy.
Yeah. So I was excited to be at the game. Shout out to the KU, Jayhawks, BYU, everything. That was a dope experience.
And that was your first time.
And that
back
was my
there in a long
first time back there in 15 years.
That's crazy.
Wow.
And so I'm definitely gonna get out there a lot more. I mean, Danny, when the last time you been to a UNC game?
I go back to Chapel Hill, try to go at least once a year, but seeing one of their games.
To a game though.
It was a couple years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Maybe like.
See, I can't have this type of layoff, especially with a building like that.
Yeah,
with
you
the
gotta
type of
get back.
what type of aura we got, with the type of alumni we got, with the type of boosters we got. I need to be in
who
there.
were the other guys that were at the game? Because you said they brought some alumni guys
I see T-Rob. I see some of my former teammates, the Morris twins. I mean, it was just a number of guys.
Nick
Collison, because he's he's manager, or I know he plays a role with OKC.
OKC, he's in their management.
Yeah, so he's in their front office, and so it was about 20 former players.
That's dope.
From different generations, and I saw some of my former teammates, and then obviously Jock Vaughn's assistant coach. I played with him.
Oh wow!
Doc.
You know, I
Shout
played
out
with
Jack.
him, and
Big
so
Spur.
it was an awesome
Jack.
moment for me to go back, and it was special. They really greeted me with a lot of respect. I think I signed about 1,000 autographs,
That's
took
dope.
1,000 pictures.
That's amazing.
But it was all because the lack of time I haven't spent there.
Yeah.
So I took every picture,
Oh, shit,
kissed
man.
every baby.
Where he at? We ain't seen him, bro. He might not come back again.
That's amazing.
Right. So I did it. You know, it was amazing though.
Crazy enough in Arkansas, I got love in Arkansas, bro.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
What do you mean? People just
I
running
walked
up on
in
you?
like when I walk in and do radio. I don't wear
Yeah.
like, half the time they don't recognize me. I was in Iowa State. I think they thought I was they thought I was Tyrese Halliburton when I walked in there. So last year I walked in. It was mostly like security. They're like, "Welcome back." I'm like, "I ain't never been here before." But crazy enough, he was getting his jersey retired during that time. So like
Halliburton was.
Yeah, Halliburton
Oh
was.
my
So
God,
I called
that's
the
so
game.
funny.
It was a rivalry game, Iowa State. I called another game for Arizona. I think they played. I think it's Arizona, another rivalry. Security. They was like, they older people. Like, hey, welcome back. I'm like, I ain't never been here before.
That's so funny, bro.
But they showed love some places. But like most of the time, they're like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, what's Danny Green doing here?
But
Like,
in Arkansas, they knew
Arkansas,
who
I
you
walked
were.
in, Danny Green, and they were like, like the whole student section. I'm like, oh shit,
That's crazy.
The dude I was walking with was like, yo, you been here before? I'm like, nah, I never been here. Show some love.
Where was your Final Four at?
San Antonio. Well, the first one, San Antonio. I did 2 Final Fours, and then the second one was in Detroit.
Okay.
Did you go to any Final Fours, Paul?
No.
Y'all got upset in
Every
year. Every year. Early round upset.
I was the number 1 seed every year.
That's crazy. You guys
year.
lost in the second round of Sweet 16. What's the furthest you guys went?
Final 8, we lost my
You lost
freshman
in
year.
the Elite 8.
Elite 8.
Wow.
We lost to Syracuse, John Wallace.
Oh, they went to the national championship.
They lost to Arizona. They lost to Kentucky.
Yeah. That was
Twan and them.
Yeah.
And
Ron
then-
Mercer and all those guys.
And then the next year we lose to Arizona. Arizona won it all.
Yeah, that was a
that Elite
legendary
8 too,
team.
or
That was 16.
16?
But we lost to the team that went to the finals every
Yeah.
time.
I mean, that Arizona team was incredible.
Yeah, you had Mike Bibby, Miles
Simon,
Simon. That backcourt was tremendous. Mike Bibby obviously was the number 2 pick. He was tremendous.
Yeah.
But it took a special effort to beat us. But you know how the tournament goes.
Yeah, man. One bad day and that's it.
It's not even a bad day. Other team has a special
Yeah,
day.
it has a special day.
Because I don't even think we had a bad day. We just went into a special day from somebody.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's get into some Monday night action, you guys. The 76ers of Philadelphia will be playing here at Intuit Dome against the Clippers, who have been hot despite a loss to Denver recently. Joel Embiid, I'm going to put 3 picks together that I feel very strongly about, obviously. My first one is Joel, less than 29.5 points. My second being Maxey, less than 5.5 rebounds. And then I'm going to go VJ Edgecombe, more than 13.5 points.
A solid pick, man. My 3 picks for the night, I'm going to choose 2 Clippers, 1 Sixer. For Sixers, I'm going to go more for Tyrese Maxey, 26.5 points. For the Clippers, I'm going to go Kawhi Leonard, who's going to come out with a chip on his shoulder, more than 24.5 points. Same with James Harden, more than 22.5 points. I feel like they're going to have a night. You know, the All-Star games at Intuit Dome, neither one of them was chosen.
Snubs.
I feel like they got snubbed. I feel like they're going to come out, with some aggression and with a point to prove.
Yeah, if only one of them had some West Indian background, they might have been able to get in on a technicality.
We already talked about this.
Yes, we did.
I told y'all this.
Yeah.
What you got for
All right,
us?
I'm going to dive a little bit deeper because this is the mindset. When you're a week from All-Star, your mindset is it's a long season. Guys who don't make All-Star thinking about
Vacation. Cabo and Bahamas.
And
Turks.
you only get one trip to L.A. So you might want to go to your favorite restaurant, your favorite spot, do some of your favorite things.
Maybe go to Wally's, your favorite wine
I was
spot.
just in the Midwest and the East Coast over the last couple of weeks, and it's cold.
It's cold as hell.
In LA, it's 80 degrees right now. So you're going to be in a different type of mental state of mind. You're going to be in a relaxed state of mind.
Okay.
So for Joel Embiid, I'm going less, 29.5, because he might want to have some lunch during game day at one of his favorite spots. And for Maxey, he's a young guy. He wants to show out in L.A.
Got you. That's
All
very true.
young guys want to show out. I'm going to go more than 26.5. And for Kelly Oubre, 9.5 points. He's our 50-50 call for me.
Yeah.
We're going to go less.
All right, Wes.
Because
You're
you
not
know
gonna get double
what?
figures? Okay.
Man, let me tell you something.
He's
He
an up
might
and down
have
guy.
some family in. He might be in like, man, All-Star's a week away. We're
Tsunami,
not
poppy
having
wave
practice.
type
We're
chilling.
not having shoot around. I'm relaxed. I'm over here. You might be dragging. You ready for All-Star. I'm just telling you, as I got older, I was ready for All-Star. I'm like, man, when is All-Star? 4 days? Dang, we got another game?
You're already
man,
in vacation
I'm already
mode.
in vacation mode. People don't know that. So, and for the Clippers, when we talk about Kawhi, he's the Terminator. He doesn't know when there's All-Star or vacation or anything. He doesn't know what's going on around there. He just knows
just focus
ball.
hoop. Yeah.
He just knows ball. 26, 25, I'm doing the more
Got you.
with him. And who else we got on the list? Let's go, James Harden. James Harden, he's in All-Star mode. He's ready to go. He's
Yeah.
ready to go to Cabo.
Okay.
So with James Harden, I'm gonna go less.
Less. Who do you guys think is going to win the matchup? I personally think the Clippers are going to continue to roll. They're smacking teams around.
They're playing well, especially at home. Like Intuit, I think they're going.
I like the Clippers in
They're
that
getting some
matchup.
good energy right now.
Yeah, I
Give me
like
the
the Clippers at home.
Clippers across the board.
Because you know what, I played for the Clippers, and I might need some tickets in the second half of the season. I'm going Clippers.
Who do you guys think is going to win the matchup? I personally think the Clippers are going to continue to roll. They're smacking teams around.
They're playing well, especially at home. Like into it, I think they're going.
I like the Clippers in
They're
that
getting some
matchup.
good energy right now.
Yeah, I
me
like
the
the Clippers at home.
Clippers across the board.
Because you know what, I played for the Clippers, and I might need some tickets in the second half of the season. I'm going Clippers.
Football playoffs have been epic so far. How about New England and Drake May, baby? And can't forget about Sam Darnold and what he's been doing in Seattle.
And you know what's even better? We can build lineups for both football playoffs and basketball games. Drake May, more. Sam Darnold, more. And Luka Doncic threes, points, more.
New feature alert, PrizePicks now has early payouts. If your player gets off to a hot start, you now have the option to cash out those winnings before the game even finishes. It's go time.
And you can find your community on PrizePicks. With the new social feeds feature, you can share your PrizePicks with your friends and copy lineups from winners with a single click. Copy lineups you like or use them as inspiration for your own picks. You can even follow PrizePicks partners like us and tailor fade our picks with just one click.
PrizePicks is so simple to play. Just download the PrizePicks apps today and use code NFG to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code NFG to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. It's good to be right.
Listen, so the Clippers and Steve Ballmer are going to be hosting the All-Star game this year at Intuit Dome. And the All-Star reserves were announced. Just a quick reminder for everybody. Our picks.
Wait a minute. Am I the only one that picked J-Dub? Wait, did he get picked?
Nah.
Nah, J-Dub. I'm showing you the reserves.
Oh, our picks. Oh, that's our pick.
Our picks are on the left.
Oh,
picks
I
on the left.
did
That's
pick
the action
J-Dub. Oh, he didn't
So
make
the
it.
reserves are my man Denny Avdia,
There you go.
D-Book,
Made it.
KD, Anthony Edwards, Chet Holmgren, LeBron James, Jamal Murray. I don't think any of these outside of Avdia are surprising in the least bit. Like, LeBron's going to make the freaking All-Star game.
Hold on. What was my... Let me go to my picks real quick.
Your picks, Paul, for your
Steph?
reserves.
Wait, or some of my picks. Wait.
Your West reserves was Steph, Chet, Steph who ended up starting.
No, that's his starters. His reserves are Ant,
Luka who
Murray.
ended up starting.
Yeah.
So Ant, Bron, I picked those. They're
Yes.
on there.
You put
KD,
Murray, Book.
Book,
and Sengun.
Chet. Damn,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
picked.
that's the only one you missed. Denny Avdia.
That's the only one I missed.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
And you had Sengun in there.
I didn't have Sengun.
Oh, that's
Where?
Waz. My bad.
So I only missed one.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. P.
I
Pierce.
missed one too because I picked Shengun
Yeah.
as my international
we did good. We did
specialist,
good.
and I didn't
Same.
put Denny
You
Avdia.
missed one.
I missed one. I missed Sengun.
Okay. Sengun made it?
And he didn't.
No, I didn't have
Chet.
Sengun.
I didn't have Chet on there.
I put Chet. He was hating on Chet.
Yeah,
I
he
told
hating
you
on
Chet was gonna
He
man,
was
wasn't
hating
he?
on
He
Chet.
I'm
was
not
going
hating
hard
on
on
Chet.
Chet.
He was hating on Chet.
was hating
said
on
the
Chet.
impact
I think-
isn't there.
I don't think anybody else outside of SGA has been consistent for OKC.
But they're the.
I
They're on
understand
pace to win
that.
But you
66
understand
games.
how
I
They
don't.
gotta-
All-Star
Listen, I'm
works,
not taking
bro.
away from Chet. I think he's a good player.
Yeah. It
don't
they
matter.
deserve too. But I think some other guys are more deserving. I thought Sengun was
The
more
thing
deserving.
is, Danny, you got to understand how All-Star works. Like, when you're the best record, you're getting two or
You gotta
more.
get two.
That's
That's the
been-
mentality.
That's always been the thing.
So
You know
let's
what I'm
get
saying?
into the East reserves as well. Scotty Barnes,
Wait, I got that right because he was like, y'all picked Ingram.
Scotty Barnes, Jalen Duren, Jalen Johnson, Donovan Mitchell, Norman Powell, Pascal Siakam, and Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah.
I had Jalen Johnson, Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Duren, Cat, Scotty. I had MPJ,
MPJ as
and
well.
Norman Powell.
I just
And
think
so Siakam took MPJ's spot there. Some might say the international conspiracy is at hand. So yeah, MPJ was the
I
only
thought
guy I
Ingram
didn't
got.
have.
I thought Ingram
how
got
low should really no seriously. If I'm Paolo Banchero,
Yeah, this is
like this should be a wake up call for you.
yeah.
Yeah, your East reserves was crazy though.
What you mean? What you mean? My East reserves.
Jalen Johnson.
Wait,
hold on, sorry, I'm
wait.
getting it wrong.
My East reserves were
Maxey,
No.
Maxey.
Started.
He had LaMelo.
No
he
one-
has Bam. Paolo.
Yeah, insane.
D. White. Bruh.
You act like these guys aren't deserving.
Nah, they're good. But again,
Yeah.
So,
No.
so you telling me
Derek White hasn't made a shot in a month.
so
That's crazy.
Bam couldn't beat Pascal?
No. He's having one of his worst seasons.
only person I think that got snubbed is MPJ or BI, which should have taken the spot.
Like
of Pascal.
LaMelo,
If-
at the way they're playing now, could have made
he
it.
ain't played enough games or.
But Pascal makes it, and his record is the same as.
Yeah,
Charlotte.
that's why I said BI got snubbed and so did MPJ because they had better records.
All right.
Yeah.
MPJ should have got in.
They're
But-
13 and 36. How does he get it over LaMelo? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. That don't make sense.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think Pascal is just
He's a
just
good
more
player. It just-
impactful player though, in my opinion.
You're
Like, in terms of
impacting
win-
13
in terms of
and
like
36.
trying to win.
Nah, listen, P is my guy. They shouldn't have had an All-Star. And
Yeah, that's my
probably
guy
not.
too. I like him a
Probably
lot.
he is an All-Star, but that team didn't deserve an All-Star.
But then MPJ is like, really? Like, do we really need
Look,
to get a net
Toronto
in
could have
there?
got two guys. They were fourth seed. You know what I'm saying? Like Toronto,
Yeah.
BI was leading the team in scoring. He was 22 games, 6 and 4. They could have
I
got
think
two.
people just see Scotty as the best guy on the team.
How do you say 2 for them at the 4th seed
I'm
and not
fine
2
with
and
BI not
numbers.
making it. I'm fine
The
with
numbers
it.
make a difference. Look at Chet's numbers. He's having like 13 and 8. Like, bro, Sengun couldn't get it. Like, Chet deserved, but Sengun couldn't get it. 13
Yeah,
over 13 and
Sengun
6.
is
Like,
killing.
come on, bro.
All right,
He's
let's
killing.
pick an all-star just on pure numbers then.
Most
Nah,
of them
I don't
should-
believe
nah,
in
it's
that.
not- It's not just
All
pure
right
numbers.
then. All
I
right
don't believe in
then.
that.
No. Yeah, but it's not just
So
pure
that
numbers.
means Kawhi
Yeah,
and
Hey,
Harden should
Pascal's
be
gonna
in.
be Pascal's gonna be
At
in
the
Kawhi
same
should-
time, the Clippers started 8-22 or whatever the fuck
No,
it
Yeah,
was.
if
6
we're
and
doing
21.
it on
You
pure
know what I mean?
numbers,
6-21, whatever the hell
we
it was.
can't do all-star on pure numbers.
Not just, but Houston is in the top of the West, bro. They're the top 5, top 4 seed.
So you think Houston deserved 2 All-Stars?
If you have the numbers, yeah. If the guy has the numbers, he should be.
When
in
I
there.
watch Sengun play, I feel like I'm watching
He's
an
an all-star, bro.
Honestly.
I think, and I
That's
don't
just
think Chet's
the
not
truth.
deserving, but I think Sengun was more deserving.
When I watch Chet, I'm watching an impactful player
I think
on
so,
a top
too.
tier team.
I think so too. And his
know?
team is
That could
just
be a
killing
role player as
people.
well. A role player can be very
Role
impactful.
players make all-stars.
I don't know many role players that make all-stars. bro.
I'm looking
On
at
the best
role
teams,
players,
like almost like a Draymond
so I'm
making
looking
it.
like
You know what I'm saying? Like that
Come
kind
on,
of guy
dog, come
making
on,
it.
dog. Like, come
You
on.
gotta let them. Remember when Atlanta put like
They had
4 guys?
in it, yes.
Like
but
role
then 2
players,
guys got
nasty
hurt.
role
So 2
players
guys got
and
in because
stuff
4 guys
like
got hurt.
that.
They had Kyle Korver.
When you're a star in your role, you could be an all-star.
Is that Sengun's number?
Completely
18?
okay with Chet.
18, 8.
18, 8.5, 2 blocks. He's a great defender. We know
And
that.
I'm shooting. What are you shooting for the field?
57%. He's making 37% of his threes at a decent volume. Like he's playing
This
great,
is Chet's
man.
numbers?
He said this is Chet numbers.
It wasn't that before.
It was that though. We was telling you.
Sengun 21 on 50%, 9 rebounds, 6 assists.
And he's playing really good
Bro,
defense.
come on, bro.
I think Sengun has
What's his
been
defensive
better than
efficiency?
Chet.
Bro, stop. Cut the shit, bro.
You have to look at these numbers. I mean,
These
this is
numbers
the
tell you
reason.
what
What's
no.
his defensive rating?
Yeah, what's
Bro.
his defensive rate?
He's in the top 15.
That's pretty damn good. I
That's
mean, he
pretty
plays,
damn good.
Look, he plays with a lot of incredible defensive
Yo,
personnel.
OKC got
but
5 guys in the
Sengun's
top,
a
though.
good defensive player. Chet's defensive rating is 104, though.
Yeah, because they whole
All right, let
team's
me
in
ask
the
you
top
this.
5. You know that, right?
I know
All
that.
5
But he's
OKC
part of
motherfuckers, and
the
he's like
reason.
number 4.
He's part of the reason they
All right,
have
let me
a
ask
great
you
doubt
this:
that.
if you
I don't
put
doubt that.
Sengun on OKC
It's a different, yeah.
and Chet on Houston,
Yes.
who's better?
OKC. Oh, it's not even a conversation, P. OKC's way better,
Nah,
bro.
With
I
Sengun?
kind
Yes.
of agree.
It's
kind of
not even a
agree.
conversation.
I kind of agree.
They are way better.
kind
He's
of
a
agree.
post presence.
Yeah, he's
And
like,
he's a
we're
he's
not
like
slowing
they
the
don't
game
call him
down for
Baby
you to do
Jokic
that.
for no reason, bro.
No,
Like he can
but
do
like,
a lot
the
more. He's
thing
way
about
more
this-
We're
consistent.
running this through Shado.
Yeah, but
This is a different offense.
I know you're playing devil's advocate right now.
No,
but
we're
cut
not
the shit,
going
bro.
to you,
It's
Sengun,
not
like
even
that.
a question.
But we're not going to you like that.
no, listen.
Yes, you are. He's a threat. You have to go to him. He's not a player you can put on somebody and say, we don't go to
guy
you.
that draws double teams. Chet never does that. He just doesn't. And I love Chet.
You're saying they're a better team.
It's not even a conversation,
I
bro.
think they're probably kind of better.
So now when we get to the
Probably.
playoffs, who do you want guarding Joker? Chet or Sengun?
Sengun.
That's crazy.
Nah, I don't know about
I'm going
that.
Sengun.
All right, you guys, I'm done for this.
You act like Sengun can't play defense. He's a way better matchup for
You
him.
guys are silly.
Chet is not a better matchup than what's his name on Jokic.
I just think
Is that
Chet.
for real? Did you just say that?
I think
Chet
Chet
is a
is-
frail body, bro. You shouldn't.
Yeah,
like,
but he's super long though.
I want Chet guard Joker.
Jokic is not getting stopped by anybody.
Yes.
But who's going to give him more force or resistance is going to be Sengun.
That's crazy.
Nah,
bro.
Shengun.
It's not crazy.
Used and abused. He gonna
What
get
do you think
used
Chet's
and
gonna
abused.
It's the
used.
difference from throwing a pillow at a
Listen,
glass to break it or a brick.
Time out. Chet is
Like,
able.
which one is going to work?
Chet is, listen, I'm not trying to disrespect Chet by any means.
That's disrespectful.
If Chet don't have Hartenstein, listen, what are we talking about
Chet
here?
should be on the all-defensive team this year.
If Chet don't have
Yeah.
Hartenstein, yeah, he should. Their whole
He's
team
an
could be.
all-defensive
They have 5 guys that are
level
top
guy.
in the defensive. Like, what are we? They have the best defense in the league, and there's 5 of their guys that are, and he's probably number 3 or 4 on the list.
Can
But
we look?
if you take Hartenstein away from it, it's a one-on-one.
Can we look at the
of
matchup
him and
with
Sengun.
Chet versus Joker?
You really
versus
think that
Sengun
Chet is a better
versus the-
matchup for Jokic?
Yes, let's look at the
one-on-one
numbers.
than Sengun.
Let's look at the numbers. So Nikolai versus Houston, he had 28-14, 32-12, 14-11 and 10. He's averaged 29, 27, 12 and 8 in 13 games versus Sengun. All right, let's see versus Chet.
24, 13, and 10
Oh,
in
no.
7 games.
Oh, he's
versus-
averaging a triple-double versus him. They must switch a lot.
He's averaging 3 more points than on Chet.
You guys are
Go back
They
to.
must switch a lot.
So yeah,
He's having 3 less
3
points.
less points. So yeah,
on
he's having
Chet.
triple double on Chet. He's having triple double on Chet.
Oh, he's having
It's
a
harder for him
triple-double.
to score against Chet.
Okay, bro. Again,
Right,
my point
right.
is a couple more. My point is, it don't matter. You're not stopping him. But
You're not
I think those
stopping the
numbers are
Joker.
crazy. But I think if it's a one-on-one and you got Chet and Sengun, I'm taking Sengun. Not with this team. I'm talking about OKC's team. Because Chet looks good with the OKC team.
So Chet's your biggest problem with this team.
I have no problem with the team.
With the All-Star game.
I just said he asked
You
me.
think Chet is the guy of all of the guys? Yeah, I think Chet is actually probably the last person in. But again,
I just said the number. We talking
Denny
about
Obvious probably the last person in. If we're being
his
honest.
numbers are crazy too. But we're saying based off numbers, we're saying Kawhi and we talked. It started off with the numbers of Pascal.
Kawhi, James.
Because Pascal got in at a bottom seed, so like Kawhi and
Sure.
James should get like enough.
Their team is
MPJ
playing way better
getting
than
snubbed,
Indiana.
Bi like they could have got 2. He's saying, well, how does Toronto get 2? I'm like, they were 4 seeds. So is Houston. Houston could get 2 if your guys are not consistent. Yeah, number 1 seed. Yes, they should have 2. They're deserving of 2. But if
But
they're
they're
not,
number 1 with a bullet though. It's not like
I get.
they're
I listen.
3 games
again,
up in the
I'm
loss
not
column.
saying that they don't deserve 2. They for sure. I'm saying, is there more guys that could be deserving of the position? I could argue that. I could argue
Okay.
Sengun should be in that conversation.
Okay, so
Because his
he's-
numbers, and they're a top 4 seed in the West. Like,
Danny Green thinks it's a travesty that Chet Holmgren
Here
made
we
the
go.
All-Star team.
just gassing it. But let's go back to his. He said
Yes.
that OKC is not better with Sengun. Are you really standing on that?
Yeah, I'm standing on that.
Okay.
I think
Because you get
OKC
more
is
offensive but less defensive.
Sure.
And I think their defensive prowess is what makes them.
They have a lot of defensive players on the team. I think
Yeah,
Sengun
but
would
that
look really
interior defense is
He's the top
major,
15
dog.
with Houston right now. I think his defense would still
I
look
just,
good with those guys
Chet's
around him.
lengths bothers people on them pick and roll switches. Like they're passing on the guards who can break you down are breaking Sengun down and getting dribble penetration, making plays. You're not doing that with Chet. You know what I'm saying?
Good argument, but this is still not a comparison, bro. It's a different
There's a
team.
comparison.
There's a different team with
There's a
Sengun.
comparison, but I understand where you guys
It's like
are,
what Wemby
are
say
going with
between
both.
him and Chet. Is there a
I
comparison? What'd he
think
say?
Chet makes more teams in the NBA better than Sengun. If you put him on any team.
Let's move along.
So if you put Chet on the Lakers, or Sengun, who's better?
I think both
Sengun for every conversation for me. It's
think-
not even a question, bro.
First of all, when you
Let's
got
move
LeBron
along.
and Luka, we're not passing to Sengun.
Let's
like
move
that.
along. Yes, the
So
fuck you are.
we need.
Yes, the
No,
fuck
you're
you
not.
are. You don't get a person like that not
No,
passing the
you're
ball.
not.
only thing
We
I'll
need
say-
you to
along.
play defense and rebound.
Only thing I'll say about Şengün
Drug policy. He should be on this shit.
All right,
It's a
let's
damn
move.
shame.
Let's-
Paul
me
Podcast
and Paul
P.
George.
Podcast P
Me
and
and
Paul
Paul.
Pierce should be on the same fucking
They're taking
drug
drugs.
policy.
Okay, let's get into the Sixers because they've been playing better. And
nigga
part of
P,
it,
man.
yeah, he's hilarious. And part of it is that they've had all of their guys back, and Joel has been killing. He dropped another 40
yeah.
the other night.
Hooping.
He's just been playing incredible offensively, and it just seems to be a lot more burst to his game, which is really cool. Unfortunately, we get the news that Paul George is going to miss the next 25 games
Yeah. How many
for
left in the
violating the league's anti-drug policy, and he'll come back with like 10 games left
Okay, so who?
in
Okay.
the season before the playoffs come. We don't know what the drug was.
Not yet.
I don't think they don't. The
Ever
league
revealed it.
doesn't put it out.
No, he might say. Who knows?
Maybe he'll say,
He
or
has his
maybe
podcast, he might talk about it.
maybe an intrepid reporter on the ground. Do some fucking work, people,
Do your
media
fucking
people
jobs.
in Philadelphia. Like somebody needs to find out what this guy took.
I'm
I
assuming.
think the public should know what this
everybody
guy
thinking-
got suspended for 25. That's a lot of games.
Yes, it is. And people are like, "Oh, is it weed?" Like,
It's not weed.
it's not weed. Weed is legal now, right? They
Yes.
don't touch the league weed anymore.
Weed
in the
is
leagues.
fine.
For those tuning in,
People go
it's
on
not weed.
podcasts talking about how much weed they smoke now.
It's a PED. We're assuming it's a PED, but he said it's a mental health
Some
medication.
people, see, I assumed it was PED, but people are saying it's like a banned substance, like for instance,
It's a banned substance for sure.
Yeah, but
no, people are
So
saying
he said
let's
it's not
go
a
to the
PED, but
list.
Not like a-
there's different banned
not
substances
like
that
a
aren't
banned
PEDs.
Let's go to the list. And
So there's the
what could it be?
So there's the PEDs portion, or you could be talking about the OJ Mayo situation.
Yeah.
Where I don't know if people know this. I don't know if I'm breaking news,
No, I don't
but
think
he
it's
got
breaking news.
suspended for
Extends-
Molly.
like extends or some shit like that.
No, it was Molly. It was MDMA.
Okay.
That's what he had got. That like basically
heard-
ended his
heard all.
NBA. Yeah, it was Molly.
Yeah, I mean, well,
He
along
said
those lines.
Molly.
Yeah, I
heard
don't know
something
why I
different,
thought
bro.
it was lean, but it was Molly.
Okay.
Okay, so you can get in trouble for, that kind of thing. Molly, cocaine.
Well, what
Heroin.
Well, clearly it's not that because 25 games he'll be back. What he did,
Yeah,
suspended
25
for the-
games
for
it
the
seems like a
year.
PED. Because usually that is like a maybe a warning or something. Like, don't you
This
think
is
like a warning?
something less than that because that required.
You saying it's less than the substance abuse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's 25 games.
You think substance abuse, you get more games for the
Yes.
substance? Okay, got you.
Yes.
So
like cocaine. You saying like cocaine?
Yeah,
is
you
what-
get
it's like,
more
it's
games.
Like for the
So it's not that.
okay.
This is something like poppy seeds.
okay.
Like where you accidentally took something to where you didn't know it was.
Well, he said he made a
or if it
statement.
was a medication based on you. Paul George dealt with a lot of surgeries.
Yeah.
So it might have been something that was like on
Muscle
the list he
relaxer
didn't
or something
know.
like that.
Muscle relaxer.
But Paul, his statement. Let's read his statement.
Let's
to
see.
ESPN.
Let me see.
Over the past few years, I've discussed the importance of mental health, and in the course of recently seeking treatment for an issue of my own, I made the mistake of taking an improper medication. I take full responsibility for my actions and apologize to the Sixers organization, my teammates, and the Philly fans for my poor decision-making during this process. I'm focused on using this time to make sure that my mind and body are in the best condition to help the team when I return. End quote.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think it's a banned
I
substance. A
took
banned
the-
substance, you'd be out the league. Like if it was one of those heavy,
Drugs. You
Yeah.
don't think it was that kind of thing. Because
I don't think it was that.
the
no.
internet seems
I
to think
don't
he's on his Elon Musk and took ketamine.
I don't know.
There's people microdosing ketamine now, new agey shit.
I mean,
I don't know.
I have to look at this list, but like if you're taking too much of, I don't know, like
I took improper medication that got me fired from ESPN. I mean, it was improper medication to them.
do you want
But
to?
it's not improper medication.
Was it Adderall or something like that?
No, I was smoking weed.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But that's legal in the league now.
This guy's crazy, man. This guy's stupid. So,
Y'all was looking at me like,
no, I'm
Y'all
like,
thought
what's
he
he
knew
gonna
it.
say? I'm
y'all
like,
know
what
what
is
it
this
was.
guy about to say? 'Cause I didn't know
it was just for that, for them.
Okay,
It was
got you.
improper
So that was a big
medication.
deal.
But for him, this is not that situation. So I'm thinking like, dude, this is something that probably was over the counter
Mm-hmm.
that he didn't know. Because that happens a lot. Since my time in the league, guys
seen that
done
before.
that.
I've seen it
That's
before.
happened a lot where guys didn't know.
Yeah.
They took a medication that was prescribed to them
Or
to where
somebody
they didn't
suggested to 'em.
realize when some subscribe to you, this is the thing.
Or somebody told you, like, yo, you should start taking it. Like, it was like maybe
You
an
ain't
outside
looking at-
doctor or
I'm
something.
not looking at the list
Yeah.
of all of this. Like, if my doctor subscribed this to me based on what I'm doing, I'm not looking at it to see if it's on the list. I'm taking it, and then and if I fail, I'm like, damn, I didn't know.
So do we not think Paul George should have consulted with
Yeah, he should have.
his agent or lawyer?
No, it should. I mean, at this point, we've seen it happen in the past. Other guys, at this point, anything you take that ain't prescribed from your doctor, you go to your doctor or your trainer and ask them, "Hey, is this okay? Is this clear?"
That's what you would have did.
I think most most people should do. Like in 2026, 2025, you shouldn't learn from other guys' mistakes that have done it. Again, you've seen OJ Mayo, even with Birdman. I don't know, like guys get suspended for some substances.
he had some substance abuse.
So guys get
situations.
suspended for certain substances. I even seen a trainer get suspended, and he didn't know what he was taking, and I didn't know they even drug tested trainers.
That's crazy.
Like our strength and conditioning guy, like one of our strength and conditioning guys. And I'm like, what the hell? He's like, yo, I was taking this for my shoulder, and I thought everything was good. And next, they drug test me, and I'm like, I'm gone. I'm like, I didn't know it was on a list, like some shit like that. So yeah,
I hope he wasn't taking that.
I don't know if he's come across that, but I've seen it. So now that I've seen it, and I think everybody hear the stories, you'd be like, all right, anything that I'm taking, I make sure it's from our doctor. If not, I'm bringing it to him. Like, yo, is this okay?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Anyway, if people that are plugged in over in Philly,
Let us know.
Please, like, what
so
did
we
this
can
guy
just like clear his name?
And I think the NBA is weird because obviously there's HIPAA regulation where like you can't disclose a guy's medical condition, but if you fail a drug test,
Yeah.
and you're missing
And you're trying
25
to clear him of
games,
it, you should be able to try to find. If
you should be able to say what this
and try
guy's
to clear him of it,
suspended
yeah.
for.
But if it's something he doesn't look like he's trying to like dispute this. It's like
No, he's not
like
disputing.
knew.
He took what they said
and
he
he's like,
took.
yo. So like if it was one of those things where I didn't know and like a doctor prescribed it, like you would have some type of dispute. You know what I'm saying?
But if I'm
like
a Sixers
appeal.
fan,
Let me appeal this. Somebody fight for me. Try to give me less games because I didn't know. Like let me get like
If I had
instead of
to
25,
guess,
15.
If I was guessing, it would be some type of painkiller.
Yeah.
That's what I would guess.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is this: if I'm a Sixers fan, and we're paying this guy 50 M's a year, and you do something irresponsible enough to miss 25 games,
They're getting some money back.
I'm gonna be pissed.
Are they getting 11 of that back?
He's missing out
Well, it's
almost
not-
12
I'm
million.
not talking about the money itself, but like what the money means. Like you're supposed to be one of our biggest
Yeah.
contributors,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you do something that you can't contribute for 25
They're
games.
able to sign a guy for I guess they're getting
Who are they
some
gonna
back.
sign off the scrap
yeah, I
heap,
know.
Dan? Like,
But I mean, when Nick
Right
Nurse
here.
spoke about it,
Right here.
Nick Nurse spoke about it.
Six,
Honestly,
1-1.
The comments were like $50 million role because Nick said he's been a really good role player for us. So it's
Yeah.
like they're looking at him as expectation as an all-star.
I saw a graph of the betting markets. Philly is projected to win 45 games, and because he missed the suspension, their projection went to 44. So people don't seem
One
to think.
game, he's only worth
So
one.
the betting markets don't
Damn.
seem to think that his
His
absence is
impact
gonna.
is not.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Anyway, I really want to know what the hell this is. And what I was saying is, like, if I'm a Sixers fan, I want to know what it is so I know how mad I should be.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
I
how
mean,
irresponsible was this guy? Was this
I'm
a
with you.
mistake?
To me, he don't seem like a very irresponsible guy, man. So like, I'm not saying I'm giving him a pass, but it's like
He's been irresponsible in the past. We can
depending
say
on
that.
it's off the court stuff.
Yeah, we can say that.
I don't
We can say
get in your
that.
This is
relationship.
considered off the course.
This is off
This is
the
a part
court.
of no. This is part of his like. What off the court has affected his? He's talking about like his relationship stuff.
A lot.
Nobody
of
said
stuff.
nothing. Nobody
That's
even
what
said.
he's talking about.
You assume
He's
that.
done a lot of stuff off the court.
You
That's
assume
affected
that,
his play?
Daddy. You assume
I don't know if it affected.
That we're
his
talking about
play.
affecting his play. He's talking about
I'm
off the
just
court.
saying you
it,
could
like,
say it was irresponsible.
okay, so he's talking
You know
about
what I'm
off the
saying?
court personal. It's like
Yeah.
nothing that has to do with his play. This is affecting his play and his on court
Well,
stuff.
sometimes off the court stuff affects our play.
Yeah, your approach
Sometimes it
to
does.
your position as a professional athlete.
I get what you're trying to time together. I'm just
Yeah.
saying he hasn't done many irresponsible things as a
Well, we don't know.
basketball
We don't
player.
know.
That we don't.
That's on the record.
He's played in most of his game. I don't think he's been suspended before. Has he been suspended for anything before?
No.
Has he done anything to like put his organization in bad situations where the Clippers are right now?
I would encourage people to do their own research.
Yeah.
But if you remember the end of the Indiana situation where guys are sniping at each other in the media,
Oh yeah, there were some
Paul
things.
George
there
was-
were some things off the court.
Paul
that
George was
talked about.
involved in that, and I would say his
Yeah.
involvement was kind of irresponsible.
Yeah. You
Broke up
yeah.
a team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
We're talking about
2
something
years in a row conference final team that got broken up because Paul George was a little irresponsible in his management of his teammate situation.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I don't think Danny know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I might know it.
I'm just saying,
I'm
like,
wondering-
people. I'm not gonna do that
I'm
on
not
here.
going to assume that either.
I'm not gonna
but
put it
there's
out on
rumors.
here, but it's out there.
Yeah.
You know, and so this, to be honest with you, Paul George fucking up on this level, I'm not that surprised.
I am, bro. I see him as a professional,
I'm surprised
bro. I'm
because
surprised. That's what I'm saying.
the 25 games we don't see. This is not a common thing in the NBA
Yeah.
sport.
It's a huge fuck up.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Again, I don't put him in that category of a guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he hasn't shown.
I put
now,
him in that category.
you put him in that
I put
category? That's
Paul-
crazy.
I put Paul George
Nah, I'm
in
with
that
you, Pete, man.
category.
Praying for you, brother. Keep your head. Mental health is a thing.
I hope he comes back.
I hope you
as
come
strong.
back. Yeah.
I want to see the Sixers completely healthy.
It's a bad
full
mistake. But
strength.
again, I said I don't
the
think he's made a
playoffs.
bunch of mistakes like this in the playoffs. It's not like we're talking about Draymond, like he's made the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
why is he's not doing that?
No, I hear you, Danny. I hear you. I'm just saying, it's all, for me, it's all connected.
Okay.
You know, like the idea that Danny Green would make himself unavailable for the San Antonio Spurs chasing championships or Toronto or the Lakers, it's not happening.
Yeah.
And there's a reason for that.
I mean, he hasn't. When has he ever been unavailable, though? As I'm saying, outside of this.
Outside of injuries, you mean?
Yeah. When has he ever been like put himself in position to be unavailable for those groups? He's always been there.
That's fair.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying, like, strictly on that basis of like being a pro and available,
Yeah.
he's been that. All right, he might have some fuck around when he's younger. Okay.
Yes, he did.
Everybody's done some fuckery in the younger
Yes,
younger
no,
days.
it's Lord knows I have too. I'm just, you know, I'm just saying my opinion.
Okay.
That's all. That's all I'm doing. Let's get into some standing on business, folks, because J Kidd, man, he had a nice confrontation, if you will, with the media when asked about his playing Cooper Flagg at point guard.
Cut off the media
this season. Can we play that clip from J Kidd, who's known as a mild-mannered guy, by the way?
Yeah. He was tired of hearing the shit.
Coach, you get like a lot of national criticism for playing Flagg at point guard. But over the last 2 games,
I don't
he's
give
been
a criticism. Criticism, that's your opinion. You guys write that. That's not that. I've done this. I've played this game. I played it at a very high level, and I know what the fuck I'm doing. But I don't give a fuck what you guys write, because you guys have never played the game. And so I've built players. So I know what the fuck I'm doing. So to take criticism, it only makes me better. Because if I wasn't doing it right, you guys wouldn't be poking holes at what I've done.
That's it. That's what I'm talking about, J. Kidd.
Defensive J. Do you think he was a little defensive there?
A little. Yeah, a little more. I mean, I feel like he's feeling some type of. He's tired of the remarks, the criticism, the heat.
And
the
they're
BS.
losing a lot of games.
Yeah,
this year.
and
That
he's
can't
tired
be
of hearing
fun.
it, and you could tell like just all the heat came out. And he's not an emotional guy, but that's him being emotional.
J Kidd was on your staff in LA.
Yeah, he's a genius, man. He's a smart guy. He knows the game very well. But I mean, what do you take of that? Like, what is your take on that? Do you think that all made sense, or was it kind of all?
I think the
sporadic?
question was fair. I think J Kidd's opinion about the question is not unfair.
Mm-hmm.
I think he just it almost felt like he felt like that's a question that's like out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, to me, and I said this early in the year, I remember when the point Giannis thing was an experiment that he was doing
Mm-hmm.
very early on in Giannis's career when J Kidd was coaching him in Milwaukee. And not that Giannis became a point guard, but he's very skilled with the ball now.
Yeah, he's developed.
And I think part of that was part of his development.
Mm-hmm.
I think J Kidd can rightfully take responsibility for being somebody that helped incorporate that into Giannis's game.
Mm-hmm.
And so when he says that, I've built players, I tend to agree with him.
Yeah,
but I think it's valid if
for sure. But it's only one person, so it can.
the guy
everybody's
said
not Giannis.
national media and all of that. I'm
Everybody's not Giannis. So one player. If you, I don't know how many other players that he's kind of like.
I think what J Kidd is getting at is it's okay to put players in uncomfortable
For sure.
positions because
I'm with J Kidd all the way. I'm just
you gotta
playing devil's
mold these
advocate
guys.
to see what the other side of it is.
I just think the idea that national media is criticizing, like, I'm kind of with J Kidd and just like, who gives a shit? I don't know. He just was testy in a way that I don't think was necessary. I think there was a way to brush that off. Like, yo, I've been to NBA finals. I developed talents before. Like, I know what I'm doing. Like, some dude sitting on his couch writing on a laptop could go, take a walk.
P?
I mean, I absolutely agree. I mean, I can't look at somebody who don't play the game and tell me how to play basketball.
Or how to coach.
Like, I understand what J Kidd is doing, though. Like, he's like, we're developing him. Mm-hmm. We're not expected to win this year. I love the fact that he's playing Cooper
can only help
at the
him.
point guard. When I tell you, like, I go back to a story, and me and KG had this conversation. KG came into the league. KG was 7 feet in high school and played center only. He got to the Timberwolves and they moved him to the 3. And I was like, KG, that made you a better player because now you became more versatile in a development years. In these years where you knew you wasn't going to win, and that's what he's doing. My senior year, my coach moved me to point guard. I never played point guard in my life. But when I tell you it made me the best player, like I had to make the mistakes. I had to go through it, and I was like, damn, I became a better player playing point because now I could play all the positions.
Yeah.
So now he's developing him to be a stud. Like, that's not his natural position, but now if he can move him here, move him there, when you get other players that can play other positions and you could plug and play with him, he's going to be deadly. You know what I'm saying? I love that. And J Kidd is pissed because y'all don't know the game. Yeah. Y'all don't see the vision I have for him, but y'all criticizing me.
Yeah.
And you said it best. Like, this is me developing. Like, this is like,
He's done it before. He's done it before.
He's done this before. Like, so, like, J Kidd. But the J Kidd is frustrated because he going through the losses and he going through. As a coach, you got to talk to me every day.
Yeah.
So it'd be some day you having a bad day.
Yeah.
You like, dog.
Fired Nico and everything's
out of
him.
here. You
season.
frustrated, but Kidd know what he doing, and I trust in him. I trust in his judgment. Kidd has one of the top 5 IQs in all of basketball ever.
Yeah.
I will put him in the same room as of IQs ever.
Yeah.
In the history of the game. So, like, man, do you, Jay, and you will have coaches throughout the course of a 82-game season will have a moment like this. If we all, like, Danny, you've been in a long-term relationship. We've been in long-term relationships. You have spats.
Yeah.
But that don't, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
Move on, yeah.
And you move on.
For sure. Dillon Brooks is keeping his LeBron antagonism going. Recently, he had some opinions about where LeBron is rated. Can we play that clip?
Oh, my God.
If you don't want to, you don't have to. Who's the most overrated player in the NBA right now?
Overrated? Let me think. I'll probably say LeBron right now.
Okay.
Overrated.
He's getting a little old.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like he's overrated right now. I feel like his time is, coming to an end. You got to pass that on to one of our world guys, like a Luka or a Shea.
Or you, brother.
Yeah, or
Look in the mirror. Look how much points you dropping, bro.
I know, you're right.
He is getting a little old. Like, he doesn't even run up and down the court like that anymore. He used to be chilling, bro. But hey, one of the legends.
He has his day. One of the legends. You gotta respect him in that aspect for sure.
But sometimes you just gotta.
Like when you're on the floor and it's between those 4 lines, no matter if you're LeBron James or my grandmother, bro. Like,
there's no way you just gotta.
You know what I'm saying?
You right, or me. You right.
Yeah, I guess.
You right, or me. Or me. Oh my
I just
God.
think it's absurd to call a 41-year-old NBA player overrated.
That is
There's
kinda
no
crazy.
such thing as that.
Like,
crazy.
he's 41 years
And he's still,
old,
bro. He might. Do you see the dunks he's had in the Washington game?
Yeah.
A 41-year-old
He's
can't be overrated.
overrated.
For the
Might
fact
be
you're a
drug testing
starter.
him.
If you're an all-star at 41, you're not overrated.
Come on,
I'm
bro.
doing dunks out the right, with the left, like
All-star at 41 is not
Who do
overrated.
I think is the most overrated player in the NBA?
It's probably somebody from the Knicks or something.
Everybody go.
A player from the Knicks. It's got to be.
I don't like to answer this question because I don't think anybody's overrated. But everybody picks on Rudy.
Probably somebody from the Knicks.
Rudy, you think Rudy
Everybody picks on him when they pick.
Nah, that's an easy one. Come on, give us a good one.
I think it's overrated.
Somebody from the Knicks. I'll just pick any
I
of
would,
them.
you know what?
Who had a hot
You know who I would say is? I would say Bam Adebayo. His reputation in the media is like untouchable. I'm like, Bam can barely score 14 points a lot of times.
Damn.
He's supposed to be that team's best player. He's a little. The media loves him because he plays hard and he's candid with the media. I get it.
I seen a lot of people. The hot take is they were saying Luka. I'm not saying Luka.
I understand that take,
bro.
I understand
That's not
that
crazy.
take.
That's crazy.
Stop trying to say the safe bet.
I'm trying to find something, but I can't think.
It's probably somebody from the Lakers or Knicks. I can't think right now because I'm short of knowing.
So you saying it's Brunson, OG? Who you saying?
Somebody around there. Like,
Cat? Who you saying?
Somebody from the Lakers or Knicks.
Who from the Lakers? I don't think anybody rates anybody on the Lakers outside of their 3 best players.
That's probably
None of these
somebody
other
else on
guys
your
get rated.
Eastern reserves. Like, let's go to Peace East reserves.
Maybe D White's a
I
little
don't know the
overrated.
names because
Paulo
I forget their names.
Okay.
So it's somebody from the
He
Knicks or
doesn't remember
Lakers.
Knicks players.
His
I don't know who the
his
Knicks
reserves
players
was-
are.
Okay.
His reserves was LaMelo, Paulo,
And you don't know
D. White.
Lakers players?
I don't
either?
know none of the Lakers players.
Okay. So when the Knicks and Lakers come up, you just don't even, your mind just goes into a
I
blank.
can't think straight.
Got you. Do we have some underrated candidates?
Underrated?
It's
Yeah.
Lakers or Knicks, dog.
Yeah, I think
Every
there's some
year
people.
is somebody from them.
That's underrated.
Overrated.
There's definitely some people. That's
I
underrated.
think Isaiah Stewart is underrated.
The most overrated, the most underrated player in the league. We all know who that is. The most underrated. That's an easy call, guys. It's
didn't say
Jaylen Brown.
This
The
is
most
so
underrated player in the league is
The
Jaylen
all-star
Brown.
starter,
The all-star
Jaylen Brown.
starter.
Yeah, he's underrated.
The Finals MVP who didn't make the
Nobody
Olympics.
rates him.
Who didn't make the
Nobody rates
Olympics.
him. Nobody rates him.
Who didn't make the Olympic team. Underrated.
Underrated.
Let's go now.
I think Isaiah Stewart is underrated because I think people just think of him as like a goon who beats people up and stuff like
Who?
that. But
Isaiah Stewart.
Beef Stew from Detroit.
Yeah.
What you call him?
Isaiah Stewart.
No, I'm saying he's what?
I think he's underrated. I think like he gives you like
I didn't
offense.
know.
He's shooting it this year. Okay. He's an incredible rim protector for like as undersized as he is.
Yeah.
Like incredible rim protection. Like I think people don't realize like
Beef
he's
Stew.
actually a good skilled player, not just.
I'm
a
gonna
goon.
go.
He's
to,
probably underrated in
we
his
just talk about-
squabbles. His squabbles
I'm
is
gonna go to
underrated.
teams that like people that are playing well, but they're not noticing the other guy. Like you go to Phoenix, we're talking about Dillon Brooks, but they're giving him his love.
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
getting his love.
But there's guys on that team that like Colin Gillespie, like he's not getting
Underrated.
a lot
Gillespie's
of,
underrated. Yep.
They got Ryan Dunn, like kids like guys like that are actually helping them.
No,
turn
guys
around.
who are underrated is like Giddy.
Sure.
Guys like
I think
him,
most
like,
people don't realize how
like
good Giddy
Nim,
is.
like Nee Smith from Indiana.
Neesmith.
For sure. I love him.
Like, come on, them guys underrated because he like they getting money
For sure.
and people don't know who they is. Them is like in my eyes is the underrated guys. Like
so
my
when
boy that point guard in Utah, that young boy,
Keontae, yeah, he's nice.
Keontae George.
Keontae George.
So are we talking about guys that's like balling on like a very low contract, like a Deuce McBride, like the best contract in the league, like a Kobe White?
Breed in Houston.
I mean, I guess underrated is whatever you want it to be. You know, in terms
So
of.
there's a lot of guys I think that deserve more
To me,
flowers.
it's just reputation. Like
Let's
the people
pick 5 underrated. Top 5 underrated.
Top 5 underrated. I think Josh Hart is consistently underrated in terms of what he brings to teams. Like I said, Isaiah Stewart. I think what's his name? Luke Cornett. I think is underrated. People underrate like his impact. Who else do we got? I think Denny Avdia is underrated. Denny Avdia. And who else do we got? It's a good question.
I got Zubac, Kobe White.
Zubac is definitely underrated.
I got Zubac, Kobe White, Deuce McBride, because these guys are on like the fairest contracts you could ever find in the league. I mean, AJ Mitchell's kind of under the radar too. Like him. I want to say who does a lot for like
a lot of the Spurs guys like Devin Vassell and Keldon Johnson. Like those guys are fucking money.
KJ underrated.
And don't get a lot of
praise.
energy
National
because there's so much around what Wemby does.
Yeah.
So those are a bunch of underrated guys, Paul. We got a lot of them in the league.
All right, my top 5 underrated.
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
Franz Wagner. He's in there. Josh Giddey. He's in there. And then I want to throw in who else?
a Russian
no.
accent?
This is my Europeanism.
Okay.
Peyton Watson.
Okay, there you go.
Let's give some love to him. That's one of my AU guys. And then at the 5, I will throw in Peyton Watson. And then we can throw in
Pritchard, Derek White.
Derek White is a champ. He's rated. You know, these guys don't get the national. People know who Derek White is. So I'm going to give light to somebody like my boy. I'm going to go to Indiana again.
Ooh, Halliburton?
Home Alone.
TJ McConnell.
TJ McConnell.
Nice.
I love TJ McConnell.
Nah, he nice.
He's
TJ
nice. He's
yeah,
nice.
He's nice.
He's a killer.
Are we getting into the Caitlin Clark?
Yeah. Why not?
All right. We're going to end on this last thing because Reggie Miller, they asked him
We got to hear your opinion on this pick.
who Caitlin Clark reminds him of.
Like,
made a
compare
comparison.
the game. Compare the comparison.
Comparing the games.
I like Payton Pritchard. Reminds you of the young lady to your right. I like Payton Pritchard from Boston. The way he's able to handle big shots with the shot clock running down a lot like this young lady right here. Isn't afraid to.
This is an embarrassment.
Look at her face, dog.
This.
Maybe
is
she's
an
just awkward.
embarrassment.
It's her first time doing like media on TV. Like she's doing the media, holding the mic. You know what I'm saying?
Danny. Peyton Pritchard.
Go ahead, P. What's the let P say his piece.
Like, she had the look of like, bro. Dog. I was thinking more Steph Curry.
Everybody thinks that because of impact. We're talking about skill set though, just skill set alone.
Her skill set and her magnetic pull.
That's an impact.
Yeah, but that's part of her game, though.
Just
That's part
skill
of her
set
game.
because she's her impact. But then like
But
she has
her
magnetic
skill
pull.
set is what makes defenses react to her that way, though. Danny, no?
Like, what are you
Defenses
talking
don't
about?
react to Peyton Pritchard like that.
They're not doubling him everywhere, face guarding, denying him like they do her, like they do Steph.
Are they doing that to her?
Did you see
Yes.
her in the USA
I
game,
don't think they do-
in the
I don't
Olympic
think they're
game
doing
where they
that.
were like deny? They're picking it up, her up full.
Yeah, but they ain't, bro. They're not. What you're saying? Not doing all of that, bro. They
They're
pick her
doing
up.
that.
Bro.
What are you watching?
He said
You're
because
not
Peyton
watching the
Pritchard
game.
takes deep threes, they're the
I'm
same
saying
player.
it's, no. That's not what I'm saying.
That is what you're saying.
No, he said that.
Okay, so
He
what
literally
you
just said that.
saying?
I didn't say anything yet. I'm saying they have similar skill set, like what Reggie said.
What's
I don't think it's a
similar,
bad
though?
comparison. I don't,
What's
now
similar,
impact?
Danny?
Yes, she's a Steph Curry impact, but
Peyton
they
can't.
shoot. They're very, they're very good guards. They can shoot. They're crafty, like hard nosed. Like Peyton Pritchard ain't nobody. He ain't no. You know what I'm saying, no
He's a good
slouch.
player.
He's a very good player.
He doesn't lead the team in scoring. I love Peyton. That's my little
No,
brother.
we didn't say he did that. We're saying skill set.
Her
Like, we're not looking-
gravitational pull.
We're not looking at the numbers.
No, I'm looking at her gravitational. Her gravitational pull is on the same level as Steph's in the WNBA.
And again, Peyton, like Caitlin
Like-
Clark, she's one of the best passers in that league. Like she's got one of the best court
They
vision
design defenses to
in
stop
the
her.
WNBA. Yeah, she struggled last year with injuries, and even when she did play, she didn't play her best. I'm just saying, like, in terms of how she plays, like
Like when you
Peyton
go,
Pritchard will never have a
when you
double-digit
go in
assist
a-
game.
When you go into the locker room
What?
and you look at that board, Danny,
Peyton Pritchard
the
will never have a
defense
double
is
assist game?
designed to stop
That's
her.
crazy.
Yeah,
I don't disagree with anything you're saying. I get all that
Yeah, you know
impact.
he knows
So when you
that.
watch Caitlin Clark play, you think, man, that's a Peyton Pritchard type.
I didn't say this name, first of all.
But you agree.
I
with
just
it,
said it's not a
though.
bad comparison. I said he's a good player.
a
she's a good
terrible
player. I said they
comparison.
have very similar skill
That's
sets.
a
Hard
terrible-
nosed, don't back down to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like they perimeter oriented. Like crafty in the paint, can finish around the rim. Like, she's good. She has better vision. She pass better. She can pass better, but yeah, she draws more attention. Of course, yeah, has a better impact. She's known as like she's a big, you know what I'm saying, like following. So like now look at the numbers. Like I said, her numbers. If you look at her efficiency, like
So
will they guard the same?
who's your person that she reminds you of?
If I had to like pick somebody,
Yeah. Because to me, she is in the
I would say more
Steve
like a
Nash
book,
mold.
like a book.
Like a Devin Booker.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, she's more Steve Nash.
Well, Devin
Nash,
Booker
Nash,
doesn't
Steve
shoot.
Nash.
Devin
I
Booker
would say
doesn't
Nash.
shoot 10 threes like that a lot.
Yeah, I'll say
Like-
Nash. I'll say Nash.
All right, Nash
She's
is
a
good.
dime and a half.
I'll say Nash.
bro.
That's a good one. That's
Yeah,
a
so
good
wait,
one.
go to-
That's a
what's the
good
numbers?
one. Nash is a good one. I'll take that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's Nash numbers when he
she's-
won MVP.
So last year,
Them is
so
Nash
last year
MVP numbers.
she averaged. That's crazy.
No, that's not crazy. Like
So
go look at
again-
it. All right, 16, 8, and 5. Go to Nash MVP year. Look at his
Yeah, it
numbers.
was like
she's-
18.
Bro,
and
look,
9
she
or
shot
something.
36.
Yeah.
She shot 36 from the field,
Look,
29.
look at
from the
Nash when he won MVP. 15, 11.
15, 11 and a half, 18 and 10.5.
Yeah, she averaged 16 and
Okay.
9.
Steve Nash.
I mean, what is
incredible.
Payton Pritchard averaging right now this year?
I don't know. I know he ain't averaging no 9 assists.
16. Well,
I know he ain't. No 9 assists.
I know he ain't.
100% that.
He ain't averaging.
He's
Okay,
averaging
5
17.
is way more than I would have thought.
5 and was it 5 and
He's
4?
a point guard. Remember that?
5 and 4.
Yeah.
Okay, but he averaging 17. The numbers ain't crazy.
Bro, we love Payton Pritchard.
Yeah, exactly.
it's a little
16 in the NBA. 16 WNBA
Way less
is like
possessions in the
25.
WNBA.
in the
Oh,
league.
time
It's
out.
like
Say that.
25 in
Break
the
break
league.
that down to me again.
It's not the
So you saying-
equivalent.
So you saying
Because the
that
lead
16
is
is worth more in the WNBA than it is in the NBA?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there's less possessions in a game, so you have less opportunities to score.
yeah.
It's
And
different.
the leading scorer is only going to be
Okay,
averaging
but
like
whose fault is it that
24.
less possession? Like they still get the same amount of minutes, right?
No,
They just play a slower
first of all,
pace, so
they
you're saying because
play
player-
they play less. I'm pretty
Less
sure
minutes?
WNBA games are 40 minutes. Am I making that up?
NBA teams average 81 to 82 points per game during the 2024-25 season.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there you go.
Or 70 in the first half.
Yeah. So 16 is a higher proportion of that, Danny. Like she's not
Wait,
a
what is
Payton
this?
Pritchard.
Okay.
Is what we're saying.
Okay.
She's
Like,
not a
16
Payton
is a
Pritchard.
bigger
That's all we're
percentage.
saying. We
Bro,
love
you
Payton
keep saying like
Pritchard.
I'm not Reggie. I didn't say the fucking name. I understand what you're
She
saying.
scores
I just
20%.
said-
She scores 20% of the points.
Well, what is her team average? We know what her team averages. What's her team average?
Reggie's fucking crazy for saying that. I'm sorry,
She
man.
scores
And I
20%
love
of her
Reggie, bro.
points.
But that was wild, son. Like what?
They average 85.
It's like
That's 20%.
like if they said, yo,
She averaged 16. That's 20% of 85.
yeah.
yeah, it's close to that, or
Yeah.
17% or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
20% of the points is a lot, bro.
It's like 17%.
Yeah,
Yeah, 20%.
yeah. She's different.
What does Boston average?
She's
117. Like 117, bro. This guy is crazy.
God's insane, man. This guy.
Look, 117.
Yeah.
Okay, so what
Yeah,
is
Payton's
17 points a game percentage of that? 15%?
No, that's
No,
not. That's like 12%. That's like 12%.
13%?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, 5% less.
All right, man.
Y'all crazy.
Again, I'm not fucking Reggie Miller. I didn't say it.
Yeah, but
So,
you
yo,
but you thought it was a
all
good
I'm
point.
saying is off skill set. We're not talking about impact. Off skill set, I could see where he went with that.
I get it.
They play similar styles
So
of game.
if he would have said Grayson Allen, you would have said the same thing, like similar skill set.
No, because Grace don't handle the ball like she does.
Mm.
Payton handles the ball a lot more. They handle the ball. They shoot deep threes. They come off pick and roll. They have similar styles of play. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going.
I would have gave her
gravitational
more
pull.
Harden.
Yeah, Harden. You know, Nash.
Yeah, I would have gave her
Steph,
Harden.
You know,
Yeah, I would have gave her
Dame.
Harden.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying?
these names, Dame, like Harden. Okay,
Dame.
Harden, cool, but
Like Harden, I
Dame,
would have gave
you
her
don't
James
think
Harden.
she's a Dame.
Nah, even
figure?
Harden. Like they have more in the bag, bro. Like I don't think she's pulling
I
a lot
would have
out the
gave her
bag.
James Harden.
Man.
Closer, maybe closer to that.
Now James
Danny
Harden.
Green is not a Caitlin Clark.
But now
believer.
James Harden is a lot less of what James Harden was in his prime. Like
I'm saying today's James Harden.
okay, fair assessment, I guess, because he's He's a
He's still 25 and 9.
Yeah, but the deficiency is what we're talking about. He's not doing the same what he was back then.
James Harden.
But again, look at her. Go back to her numbers, Christian. She was shooting 29 from 3, 36 from the field.
She missed a lot of shots last year. She was playing bad before she got injured.
For y'all to say Steph and Dame, Dame never. Yes, they never did that.
Steph and Dame.
They never did 27 from 3, 28 from 3, and then 36.7 from the field.
I'm taking 16, 8, and 5.
For sure. But at 36% from the 27 from 3? Pete, no, you're not. That player that's doing that, you
she
probably
only played
sit,
13 games. She had a bad.
There was only 12 teams in the bro.
She was on a bad. Yeah, I know, but like the first year she played 41.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, they don't play a lot of games.
Tough
They don't
season.
play as many games as 82.
Tough.
But
Tough
Caitlin,
crowd right here. Tough crowd.
Payton,
Bro, y'all are disrespecting
throwing
Payton. Tough
tomatoes,
crowd. Y'all
bro.
disrespecting Payton Pritchard out
throwing
here.
tomatoes
And
at
you're
the
the Boston
stage.
guy. What the fuck going on over here, bro?
Caitlin clearly has a lot to prove to Danny Green this season.
No, that's
so
to
we
Reggie
hope that
Miller.
She gotta
Not-
Can
come
we
out.
clean the tomatoes off the stage?
She got to prove to Reggie Miller, not to me. Don't prove nothing to me.
I can't wait for the next WNBA season. Hopefully they get the contract situated, because I'll be super excited to see these
Y'all
these
disrespect
women
Payton,
play.
man. It's crazy. It's Boston guy. Fucking crazy.
Shouts to Payton Pritchard. Anyway, that's our show for today, guys. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the page. Make sure you like this video and hit the notification bell. If you're listening on a podcast, whether it be Spotify, Apple, Amazon, you name it, please leave us a review and rate us 5 stars. We'd really appreciate it. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Peace.
Peace out.
This has been a Playmaker production.